So this is the extent of my garden so far. Right here I have a couple of cherry trees. They're Rainier cherries. There's one there and there's one there, the little thin one. See, they're blooming. It's May 15th, so they're starting to bloom even though it's still snowing and stuff around here. So as you go around here, I've decided to plant things this year and see how it goes because I'm at a fairly high altitude and you never know. But here's my little bed of trees. So right behind Dexter is a little tiny plum tree, and that's a blackberry bush. Another plum tree, blackberry bush, plum tree. Those two are still covered because they really leafed out early. They came shipped with leaves on them, so I've been covering them because it's still freezing at night. So those are two other, not Rainier cherries. They're a sweet cherry, but I forgot what they are. Then down here are 3 different grapes, seedless grapes. We'll see how they do. They haven't leafed out or anything yet. And then up there are a couple of Carpathian walnut trees, or English walnuts. These two guys, they're close together, but we'll see which one grows. I think it'll be a long time before they ever get big. But that one right up there is a Carpathian walnut too. I planted that about 5 years ago. And then I planted this one 5 years ago too, but it hasn't been doing well. It's the branches keep dying and then it sends up new shoots. It had a real tiny root on it when I got it. So I think I'm gonna give up on it and replant this area here. I've got this nice flat area I'm gonna dig up here. And I've got a bunch of asparagus, strawberries, some blueberries, and there's one other thing that I'm going to try out and see what happens. So those will be here next week, and I'll plant them. We'll see how they go. So here are the tons of flowers I've planted. I've got amaryllis and irises and tulips and daffodils. And I have one daffodil here. And more of the same over here, irises, tulips, gladiolas, amaryllis. I've got some little bit of amaryllis right there and there. It's hard to get things to bloom up here at this high altitude, you know, it's just hard. Something comes at night and chews up my geraniums, and they just chop up all the leaves and leave the pieces in the dirt there. But they really wreak havoc with it. So I moved them up higher, and it seems to have helped. They're not so bad now. But when they were close to the ground, see, this one's got a ton of pieces of leaves and stuff that have been chewed off by something. I don't know, there aren't any grasshoppers here and no snails. But it could be a chipmunk or, I don't know, some other kind of insect. But I can't see it. It happens at nighttime. I come out in the morning and they look like this. Here's why you can't plant things too early. It's May 18th and it snowed and rained 4 inches yesterday and last night. Look how the creek's up. The creek's really roaring right now. Yeah. If you have any non-cold tolerant plants out, well, they're not too thrilled about all this, but these will be fine. It only got down to about 30 degrees last night, so, you know, that's not too bad. It seems like most things will take 30 degrees. Although I don't know about these little guys. these geraniums. They look pretty happy. You know, the snow is like an insulator. The snow is only 32 degrees or more, so that's not so bad. Yeah, everything else will be fine. Yeah, snow on May 18th, you know. Then the first snow is September like 7. So it's a pretty short growing season here. So 4 inches of rain last night. That was fun. And snow. May 18. So a tree fell on the power line. Took out the power last night. So I'm running my refrigerator and heating my coffee and stuff off of the generator. And look at the creek, man. The creek's really cooking. Yeah, the creek's great. Look at it go. Even my little dam's got water in it, and the water's running. I don't have the hose hooked up right now. Yeah, it looks like my plants will survive. It wasn't that cold, only about 30 degrees. So, you know.